Hello guys, let's dive into message. I want to see what's coming today. I felt like a strong nudge to record this video, but I'm not quite sure what the message is about. It's like double message here, and I will dive deeper into that. The first message is acceptance. Either you accepted everything you've been through, like you've done the healing and you accepted things that happened to you in the past, and now when you've done that part, it's like you were able to connect with your soul family. So this message could be for someone who resonates with Lemurians, and since Lemurians, one of the versions is that they are connected to Pleiadians, or they had a tight contact with star beings, and that was Pleiadians. So maybe you resonate with that as well. Also, Mount Shasta came strongly, and it's believed to be a place where Lemurians journeyed once. Also, many people go there to get insights. So maybe you've been called to visit that place. Here is one more strong message: to remember to gaze within, which means to have time to meditate and to reconnect with your soul, to have that check-in with your soul. Because if you do that daily, regularly, and you have a strong connection with your soul, you become your own guru. You become your own authority. But you need to practice that daily, right? Like when you go into the gym to train muscles. The same here. If you want to have a connection with your soul, and you want to have a life, soul-led life, you need to practice that regularly. And I strongly feel that whoever is listening to this message right now, you're already doing it. You're already meditating. You already have deep connection with your guides, your angels, the source. It's just a reminder, if you had a setback, to come back to that practice that you already had. And another message is since you've done the work, so it was someone who I have this card. It says unavailable heart, face painful experiences and heal. And I feel that what you've done, you already done that. You faced those painful emotions, you faced your shadow, you faced fears, pain. You didn't escape, you stayed in that, and you accepted the past. As I said in the beginning of this message, you accepted that. You've done the work, you've done the hardest work, but it's like, it feels like you are in that phase where you feeling emptiness. Will it make sense? Like You release the past, so you emptied the space within you. And now your job is to fill in that empty space with something good, nurturing, with joy, with love, and to give that love to yourself. Almost like to get to know yourself again. You let go of that old version of yourself. You are not that person anymore. So it's like you need to get to know yourself. Who is this new version? What is this new version of me loves doing? What for my new version brings happiness, love, and joy? What I want to experience now, since I am not that old version of me anymore. I let go of that. It's like you shed that skin, that old version, it's gone. And now you are probably sitting in this emptiness. But at the same time, I feel like you are not in a rush to fill in that emptiness with anything. You are very selective with what you are letting in right now in your life. You don't want to, you've been working so hard on healing that pain that you are very selective with what you are letting in your life right now, what kind of people, what kind of events, who has the access to your energy. I feel like you become very selective to that, which you have all right to do, because you value yourself more. You understand how precious you are. You understand the value of your energy. You understand, oh my God, I've done so much work, and to waste it on another drama in my life, to waste it on some environments where people gossiping, or environments where people compete with each other. It's like you left behind that era of your life. You don't feel it's giving you anything. It's waste of time. You value yourself much higher right now. And because you are doing that, life is giving you more now. Other people will value more as well. You give that love to yourself, and I'm not saying that kind of love where you become egoistic, but nurturing love to yourself that you haven't received maybe from your parents, and you needed to give that yourself. You needed to become a parent for yourself. You needed to become that nurturing mother for yourself, to give that nurturing love and feeling of you taking care of yourself. But just because maybe you haven't received that when you were a child, you really put a lot of effort by learning that anew. And maybe at times it felt like unfair to you, because you're thinking, oh, instead of investing this time and energy on something that could bring me joy, or I could learn new things in life, I could travel, I could do this and that, I spend that energy and time to sit and give me the basic, what normally kids would get if they would have loving parents. But you didn't receive that, you didn't have that, so you needed to sit with yourself and you needed to give that to yourself. And it can be frustrating, of course, And maybe you felt like, oh, I've put so much work, I'm doing so much, I worked so hard on myself, I meet my shadow, I've done the work, and maybe you are frustrated that you don't see the tangible results of it. But the message is that right now, in this emptiness that you are sitting, that cleared place that you are right now, it's so precious, it's empty now. It's like you've done the job, now it's empty and it's so precious, and you understand that it's precious, right? Because you've done that work, so you understand what energy is, you understand how important it is, what kind of people you surrounding yourself with, what you feed in yourself with, and I mean with the social media, what kind of news you are reading, information. There are plenty of information nowadays, so we need to be really selective with what we are feeding ourselves with, and it can be literally what kind of food you are consuming. So you became very aware of it, and so now you are sitting with this empty jar and you are like, okay, what should I do? What should I fill up that with? And you carry that empty jar like my precious, as you should do, of course. And you're like, what's now? Okay, God, angels, guys, what now? What should I do with this now? And the Spirit saying, align your thoughts with success. You've done the job. You are one of those brave souls that has chosen the difficult path in life, but it was intentionally, because without going through all those hardships, you wouldn't become who you are today. You wouldn't alchemize the pain into wisdom, and in the light into love, and you wouldn't be who you are for today. And now you are sitting with this jar, and you understand that my thoughts create my realities, my reality. What I am thinking today will show up in my future. I am creating my future now with my thoughts, with my beliefs. So if that's what I am creating, I should be more selective with what I am thinking. And it can be inner dialogues, what we are talking about ourselves when we are alone. I think this is actually the most important part and the hardest part. But I believe you've done that. You realized that, you were working on that, so you've done that part. You moved on now. Like you know already that your thoughts creating your reality. So you are very selective with that. And the guides are telling, align your thoughts with success. Align your thoughts with what you would love to have in life. If it's love, if it's a partnership, don't limit yourself with a specific how person should look. Align it with how I want to feel in those relationships, how I want to experience those relationship with that person, what qualities my partner has, And when you're doing that, try to really embrace it, embody it into feeling. So you can literally write a letter with the ideal partner's qualities and how you feel with that partner. I think that is most important, how you feel. And not writing it like in future, write it in how that you are experiencing it here and now already, and try to connect to the, imagine like everyday life, one day of everyday life, like you're already with that partner for long time, and one day from everyday life, how you wake up, how you move through the day, how your breakfast looks like, what you are doing, how you feel in those relationships. Imagine normal day, so it doesn't become for your brain like a fantasy, but something that you are creating actually here and now. And you can, it's like manifesting your ideal partner, and you can manifest in such a way many other things. If it's a dream job, imagine how do you feel, what kind of job is that, what it brings to you, what it makes you feel like. And I think now you realizing more and more that your success, your abundance, your prosperity lies in not forcing yourself to do more, pushing yourself harder, but to balance the masculine and feminine within you, so you would allow yourself to receive more, to work not that hard, and allowing yourself to work with ease, with joy, and to receive. We are so good in I think it's because society is built in that way, that we became so good in like pushing more, going for more things, not be able to enjoy the journey itself. And as fast as you reach one goal, you would set another goal, and the whole society is built on that. But it's because masculine and feminine is not balanced, not in society, not within us as humans. But we are coming to that point right now that we understand those things, that is imbalance in the world. There is imbalance in feminine and masculine. And if we take, for instance, the way how men work and the workplace, you don't need to, like, I just give you a short example. Standard working place from 9 to 6 or from 8 to 5, doesn't matter. 5 days a week, 2 days weekend. So you go there, and you are expected to perform, to manage your job tasks as men would do it. Because when men wake up, they are full of energy, and it's the same, more or less the same for them, Monday to Friday, every day. But we as women, with our hormonal system, we don't operate the same way, right? We need more rest. uh, we are cycling. Yeah, what is the word to say? We have a cycle, so we are more performative when we are in we are more performative in this stage of our cycle. It can be 1 week when we are ovulating, yeah, when we are fertile, and then as fast as we go to our period, it's we cannot perform the same the same way, right? But we are expected to do the same. We are expected to work the same as men do, even though our nature, our body, our anatomy is not the same as men. Our hormones are not built the same way. And it's just a small example, but the whole society built like that, unfortunately. And many women are waking up now to realize that oh, why am I so depleted? Oh, why am I so burned out? Yes, because you expected to perform the same way as men without getting a rest as women should get that rest. But no one takes that into consideration. And it's a much bigger subject that I was reflecting on, how unbalanced it is, female and male energy. And I'm not talking man, women, it's like within ourselves as well. How much we are allowing ourselves to rest. And the society is not built on letting you rest more and work less. Did I say that correct? To work more, to work less and to rest more. Yeah. It's like you need to work hard. You need to push. But where is the art of actually receiving? The art of the science about resting and how important it is, especially for women, to get that rest, to have the possibility to rest. So we get in that inspiring energy, the fire, when we are well rested. And men needs less hours to sleep than women. They can get rest much faster, like regenerate much faster than women can. And still, we as women carry so much emotional load, especially emotional load in families. Something that no one ever pays to women. Anyway, I think you came to that point. You understand what I'm saying. You started to understand that it's in balance, and we cannot go on the street and shout to everyone, "Hey, wake up!" the feminine and masculine energy are not balanced. We don't want to make a revolution about it, right? Maybe we should, but I'm just joking. But what we can do, we can make that balance within ourselves, to balance that masculine and feminine. And if someone tries to push you harder, like, oh, come on, like this old matrix scenario that you need to work hard to get more, that's where your discernment should be like, hey, stop. I've been there. I don't want that anymore. I've been there. But now I'm learning how to receive without working too hard, how to rest without feeling guilty. That's your new task as a new era human being, because we are stepping in this new era of I call it golden era. I don't know why, but for me it's like golden era. I don't know where it comes from, but it's like era where we are supposed to work less. We are not slaves, but when we look at I don't mean to offend anyone here, but many people feel bad because they don't feel those kind of jobs, office jobs from 9 to 6, fulfilling them. Many people feel that it's soul-sucking jobs, that soon AI will take over, and it's happening already. Why? Because we were not meant to do that kind of job that depletes us. We were meant to create. We are creative beings because we are part of God. We are one with the God. So, and what God is doing? He's creating, right? He's created this beautiful world and we are part of it. We're supposed to create. We're supposed to have fun. We're supposed to feel joyful. And the thing is, you have everything, no matter what you are doing, no matter where you are, no matter what you have for today, you already have everything necessary, everything needed to be able to be happy. You already have it. You already can go out and be in nature. That is for free. And to be in the moment, to enjoy it. You already can sit and think about what you have for today, you can be grateful for. And when you come to that state of gratefulness, when you just tap in, when you start repeating or like telling yourself that what you can be grateful for, you will find many things. And as more you are doing it, as more you tapping into that gratefulness, it brings you such a, when you are grateful, you are becoming, you're reaching high vibrations. So the feeling of being grateful brings you to the higher vibrations. And when you're on those high vibrations, that's when miracles happening. That's when manifestation comes very fast and easy. So if you feel stuck, if you feel like it's heavy or whatever, just remember to go back to basics. As it was the message, go within, reconnect with your soul, let your soul guide you, lead you. Make that connection with your soul strong, and so you become in your own authority, you become in your own guru, and start gratitude practice. It's simple. It's a simple thing that you can do here now. You don't need another retreat. You don't need another I don't know what normally people would do to get that state of being, of feeling. You already have it. You just go back to basic. If it's overwhelming, if life is overwhelming, no matter what's happening right now, go back to basics. Tap in within, with yourself. Go back home and your soul is your home, because it feels good, right? I know you know, I know that you've done that, because otherwise you wouldn't find this video, otherwise you wouldn't even click on this video. You already know the feeling when you are connected to your soul. Everything aligns so easily. You feel like life just flows. You don't need to put extra effort into that. It just, everything aligns. But the hardest thing is when you reach that state of vibration, that when you are grateful and you feel like in love with life, the hardest is to stay there long term. So probably you were there for a short while, and then you would have setbacks, but that's fine. That's fine to have. It's normal and natural to have setbacks. The only thing you can do is just go back to basics. And if you don't know what to do, you don't see clear, pray, ask for guidance, connect with your soul. And all those tools are for free for you to do. But of course, some people, they don't have patience, they don't have faith, they want instant results to as a confirmation of their hard work. That's why people go and for the retreats, because they remember, oh, I've been there once, and that's good. I mean, retreats can be really good, but what are you bringing from there with you? Are you bringing something to your daily life? Because that's what is important. How to stay in that state that retreat gave to you. And you can buy expensive tools, whatever tools are those, to help you on the way, which is okay to do. But it's important also to remember to create daily rituals for yourself where you can sustain that feeling, sustain that way of being. Yeah, so this was the message. And align your thoughts with success. Now, fill up that empty space with good thoughts, positive thoughts, instead of analyzing, overthinking every situation. As fast as you catch yourself, you are doing it, stop that immediately and switch a thought to something that benefits you. Think about, if you get any thought in your head, ask yourself, do I benefit from that thought? Does it make me feel good? If not, switch the thought to something that makes you feel good instead. It's a practice, and you can do it. You can do it. So congratulations, you've done the healing, you've done the work, and now it's just to fill up the space with the goodness, with joy, with happiness, with happy memories, happy moments, to get to know yourself, what this new version of me wants, likes. Maybe it will gonna be some new hobbies, and through those new hobbies you will meet your friends. No matter what age you are, you always can make new friends. If those friends who recognized you for the old version, or still associate you with that old version that you have been, but you're not. It will be harder for you to keep those friends, because they will perceive you as you would be that old version, but you are not, and you know it. So let go of those people who need to go, and now when you made a space, let the universe bring you more aligned friends, partners. Be open, receive, but be selective. Okay, so this is the message for today. Oh, and I forgot to tell that if you seen me for the first time, I am Tiana, and I'm here to deliver the messages that come through me. And I believe that if you found this video, you were ready to hear this, and that is your higher self manifested me, so you would hear what you already know as a confirmation. Okay? Take care, and I see you in the next one. Bye.